Good morning, everyone. This is Geeta, Assistant Professor, Department of Biomedical Engineering, School of Bioengineering. Today, I am going to explain about the viral diseases in the subject pathology and microbiology. So, viral diseases. The diseases which is caused by the viruses are called as the viral diseases. So, some of the examples of viral diseases include influenza, disease caused by the herpes family virus, and viral hepatitis, human immunodeficiency virus, and miscellaneous viral diseases. So let us see about the influenza first. So mostly the viral diseases are very common. And now we are going to discuss about the influenza. So the properties of the influenza virus. So it is a member of orthomyxovirus family. So the influenza causing virus is under the family of orthomyxovirus family, and it is an enveloped RNA virus, and it is having two envelope proteins, and then hemagglutinin and neuraminidase is the two envelope protein which is present in the structure of influenza virus, and it is the DNA is segmented, and the 8 segments which is packed into the helical nucleocapsid. So the segmented RNA consists of 8 segments packaged into helical nucleocapsids. And antigenic variation and genetic exchange leads to appearance of new strain, requires the use of different vaccine combination every year. So the symptoms and complication of influenza viruses. So first, the influenza mainly affect the respiratory tract. So the respiratory tract infection are very common in case of viral infection, especially caused by the influenza virus. So the respiratory tract symptoms. So it include the fever, neurological complication, and Guillain-Barré syndrome and Reyes syndrome, and other symptoms like which is related to the respiratory tract infection. And the next is the diseases caused by the family of virus, which is the herpes family viruses. So the properties of herpes virus family. So herpes virus, which consists of large enveloped DNA viruses. So it is a type of large enveloped DNA virus, and it is icosahedral capsid. It consists of icosahedral capsid, and then the DNA replicates into the nucleus of the host cell. Cells may become permanently infected when this viral infection occurs, and host chromosome may be altered. Herpes infection associated with certain cancers. So some viral infection which is related to the herpes family may sometimes lead to malignancy conditions also. So the diseases include or some of the examples of herpes family virus includes herpes simplex viruses. So it is having two major strains of viruses. So the first one is the type 1. So the type 1 include the oral herpes, and type 2 is genital herpes. So the herpes family include two types of viruses in a herpes family. First one is the oral herpes, and second one is the genital herpes. So the skin lesions. So skin lesions form at a site of infection. That is the first symptom. So wherever the infection occurs, the skin will have the lesions. Virus travel along sensory neurons to ganglia where it remains. And during the times of stress or weakened immunity, the virus may travel along the same neurons to reinfect the initial skin site. So whenever the body composition or the immune response is weakened in a host, this virus is having the chance of easily entering into the or reinfect this initial skin site. And the herpes simplex virus include the other complications. So it include the herpes encephalitis and congenital herpes and cervical cancer too. And the treatment include for this herpes family viruses is the acyclovir. It is an antiviral drug which is mainly used for the infection which is caused by the herpes family virus. And the other family virus, other virus which include in the herpes family include the chickenpox and Shigells virus. So it is caused by the name of the species called Varicella zoster virus, which is under the chickenpox and Shigells causing virus. And the symptoms of chickenpox include the Shigells. It is similar to the Shigells symptom. So the treatment. So the treatment for chickenpox virus is it is related to the Reyes syndrome. So the infectious mononucleosis is another condition which is caused by the herpes family virus, which is named as Epstein-Barr virus. So Epstein-Barr virus mainly affect the WBCs, and it is caused as a infectious mononucleosis. And this infectious mononucleosis, the lymph node swelling, especially the lymphatic system, gets affected when they are infected with the herpes family virus, especially the Epstein-Barr viruses. So the lymphatic node swelling and fever and fatigue. So fatigue means the tiredness will be there. And heterophile antibody production. So the antibody produced are heterophile in nature, and it can be identified or diagnosed by the monospot testing method. So the other complications include the Burkitt's lymphoma and chronic fatigue syndrome. So this is a symptoms associated with the infection caused by the Epstein-Barr viruses. And other example for the herpes family virus is the cytomegalovirus. So the mild symptoms in other even in the individuals, healthy individuals also. So the major complication include the miscarriages when contracted during the pregnancy condition, and severe infection in AIDS patients. So it may be a secondary infection in AIDS condition, and major cause of blindness in AIDS patient. So it is a form of secondary infection which is associated with the AIDS. The next condition is viral hepatitis. So the next important disease in the viral family is the viral hepatitis. So the first one is the hepatitis A. So it is also known as infectious hepatitis. So short incubation hepatitis. And properties of this virus include the, it is under the family of picornovirus family, and it is a small non-enveloped RNA virus. So the virus is having the non-enveloped RNA as a genetic material. And the family includes the common cold virus and polio viruses. So the common cold virus is an example for rhinoviruses. So it belongs to the common cold and polio viruses. So hepatitis A, the mode of transmission is the virus particle are present in the stool. So fecal oral route via contaminated food or water is the mode of transmission of mainly the hepatitis A. So fecal oral route contamination via, or we can say it's a food or waterborne diseases. Under that it is an example. So the saliva contact, sexual contact, and arthropods also have been implicated. So the hepatitis A, the symptoms include the 2 to 4 weeks incubation period. So the incubation period to develop a symptoms is 2 to 4 weeks, but it depends upon the individual's immune system and their composition of their body mass. And nausea and vomiting and fever, abdominal pain, jaundice in many but not all the cases. Duration usually several weeks, so it will occur usually more than 2 or 3 weeks. Hepatitis A, the treatment and prevention. So prolonged rest is essential for hepatitis A, and then hepatitis A immunoglobulin is to be administered, and hepatitis A vaccine can be taken, and hepatitis B. So hepatitis B is another disease caused by the hepatitis virus. So it is also known as serum hepatitis. So hepatitis B is also called as serum hepatitis, and then it is a long incubation hepatitis. So long incubation hepatitis. So the hepatitis B is a the virus properties include, it is a family of Heparina virus family, and the nucleocapsid consists of DNA surrounded by hepatitis B core antigen, ABC antigen. So it is in the nucleus capsid consists of DNA surrounded by hepatitis B core antigen. The core is surrounded by a lipoprotein envelope containing the hepatitis B surface antigen. Large amount of excess hemoglobin Ag are found in the serum and may be detected serologically. So hepatitis B. The hepatitis B, the mode of transmission for hepatitis B is contact with infected body fluids, Then blood and blood products, and then semen and vaginal secretion, usually the urine and saliva are also implicated in this. So hepatitis B, the symptoms include, it is a long incubation period is there, and then the incubation period is 4 weeks to 6 months. So the symptoms include the nausea, fever, dark urine and clay colored stool, and then abdominal tenderness, jaundice. Duration of symptoms include the 3 to 4 months of duration. And about 10% of patients remain carriers for several months. So hepatitis B is having some treatment and prevention. So it includes the administration of hepatitis B immunoglobulin and hepatitis B vaccination. And the next category is non-A, non-B hepatitis, NA and B hepatitis. So non-A and non-B hepatitis. So it is otherwise called as hepatitis C. So this non-A, non-B serum hepatitis, it is caused by the family of virus called enveloped virus of flavivirus family. So the transmission and symptoms is similar to hepatitis B. Next category is called as a delta hepatitis. So it is caused by the small defective RNA virus that requires co-infection with hepatitis B to replicate. So co-transmitted with hepatitis B. So a non-A, non-B hepatitis include hepatitis E. Another category is hepatitis E. So NA and B infectious hepatitis. So it is caused by the non-enveloped RNA virus called calcivirus family. So calcivirus family. Then the transmission and symptoms are similar to hepatitis A. And the next important virus which causes the severe disadvantages to the mankind or causes severe symptoms include the HIV virus. So HIV virus is the human immunodeficiency virus. So the properties of HIV virus include enveloped RNA virus that replicates through a DNA intermediate. So it is an enveloped RNA virus, but it need a DNA template for its replication. So you can easily proliferate into the human body because it need a DNA template, and it is a retrovirus. The DNA intermediates is synthesized by reverse transcriptase. So the enzyme reverse transcriptase is essentially involved. So an enzyme that makes a DNA molecule using an RNA template. So the viral properties include host cell versus host cell for the HIV. So the cell include the CD4 plus cells and helper T or T4 lymphocytes and the macrophages, and then damage due to the helper T cell population to the immune system of the host. So the mode of transmission, it is transmitted through the contact with infected body fluid and blood products, semen and vaginal secretion, and the breast milk. So the symptoms and secondary infection associated with AIDS. First symptom include the acute infection, then fever, lymph node swelling, aches, fatigue, flu or mono-like symptoms. So persistent generalized lymphadenopathy. So enlargement of lymph. So persistent generalized lymphadenopathy. The lymph node swelling for greater than 6 months in 2 or more body areas. Often an early manifestation that AIDS has developed. So the CDC case surveillance definition for AIDS is these categories C and 3 meet the CDC surveillance definition to be included among the AIDS cases. So many HIV infected individuals show no symptoms. Many HIV infected individuals show no symptoms yet are capable of transmitting of the viruses. The CDC case surveillance definition for AIDS include the surveillance definition to be included among the AIDS cases. So these categories are C and 3. So many HIV infected individuals show no symptoms yet are capable of transmitting the viruses. So symptoms and secondary infection associated with AIDS include constitutive illness. So continuously they are getting the illness, and weight loss, persistent fever and diarrhea, and cancers, Kaposi sarcoma, and certain lymphomas are also involved. And the symptoms and secondary infection associated with AIDS include bacterial secondary infection. So bacterial infection is very common for HIV patient. Second, it is called as a secondary infection. So the infection causing bacteria include mycobacterium. So you all know the mycobacterium is a acid fast bacteria. So mycobacterium, the Listeria, and Salmonella and Mycoplasma are easily causing infection in case of AIDS patient, and also many others. The symptoms and secondary infection associated with AIDS include fungal secondary infection. So fungal secondary infection, Candida and others, protozoan secondary infections, Toxoplasma gondii, and Cryptosporidium, and Pneumocystis carinii. Symptoms and secondary infection associated with AIDS, it include the viral secondary infection, herpes simplex infection, cytomegalovirus infection, and so on. So the treatments, it include the inhibitors of DNA replication. So we have to avoid the replication. So DNA replication is avoided means the RNA viruses will not get proper template to multiply. So we need to administer the inhibitors of DNA replication, and protease inhibitors, and the miscellaneous pneumotropic viruses. So the other type of viruses include rhinoviruses, adenoviruses, respiratory syncytial virus, and measles. So measles is caused by a family of rubella virus, and rubella, mumps, papilloma virus, HPV, human papilloma virus, and miscellaneous viscerotrophic viruses include enterovirus, so echovirus we can call, or Coxsackie and echoviruses, rotaviruses, and Norwalk viruses. So the miscellaneous neutroptrophic viruses include poliomyelitis virus, then rabies, arbovirus, and adenovirus. So lymphatic choriomeningitis is a condition where this adenovirus, arenavirus are involved. So the other type of viral particle include the prion, so prion diseases. So the bovine spongiform encephalopathy. So here the scrapie is involved. Then Creutzfeldt-Jakob syndrome and Kuru are also involved. So the other symptoms include severe body pain or some chances of therefore periodic or secondary infection in other conditions. So the viral infection plays a major role because the viral infection is caused, it easily can able, our body can able to produce interferons. So the interferons in turn may able to cause the high fever, or it may able to alter the thermostat of our body and causes high fever. So the viral infection causes even sometimes a lethal effect also due to the production of due to the production of interleukin or interferon, which is which activates the complement system and causes the viral diseases and causes the severe symptoms in case of viral diseases. So the common viral diseases, usually the common cold viruses are very common. So it is an example for viral diseases, common cold virus. And nowadays the prevalence of AIDS is higher in case of in the period of 1980s. Now the awareness are created, and it has the prevalence is reduced now. So the polio viruses, then chickenpox virus and cowpox viruses are all eradicated, and still the research is going on to find out the to find out the impact of viral diseases. So usually in case of viral diseases, the vaccines plays a major role, and it can able to prevent the prevent the symptoms, and then early detection is very essential for the viral diseases. So under viral diseases, the hepatitis is very nowadays it should be taken care for to prevent the hepatitis. So I told the hepatitis types is hepatitis A, hepatitis B, non-A, non-B, hepatitis E, and so many types are there. But the mode of transfer for this hepatitis A, B include the oral and fecal contact, or we can say food and waterborne diseases. So the hepatitis is very common in case of where the water is not purified, means this hepatitis may easily be caused. And the hepatitis B, cytomegalovirus is one of the virus which is under the herpes family. So the mild symptoms may occur. So it causes some severe infection even in case of AIDS. So in case of AIDS affected individual, the secondary infection may also cause because of cytomegaloviruses. The hepatitis A virus is causing it is also called as the infectious hepatitis. And this hepatitis A is having the short incubation hepatitis, and the properties include the picornavirus family. This is small non-enveloped RNA virus, and they include the common cold virus and polioviruses family. So the transmission of hepatitis B include the fecal oral route via contaminated food and water. So the symptoms include the 2 to 4 weeks are the incubation period for the viral infection. So the nausea means a vomiting sensation and fever will be there, and abdominal pain will be there. Jaundice in many cases, but not for all the cases. So the hepatitis mainly affect the liver. So the functions of the liver are affected. So it causes the liver dysfunction. So the hepatitis B, if not treated well, it mainly affects the liver. So the viral infection is very common, and the symptoms are severe when compared to other types of infection. So the viral proteins, they may cause some alteration in our DNA, and even sometimes it may leads to cancerous growth also. So the herpes family and all may include. So the carcinoma viruses are also there. And the viral infection can be treated by the proper vaccination technique. So the vaccines are available for the viral diseases. So the other type of infection include the bacterial infection. Bacterial infection is also common. Usually the many viral bacterial infections are there, and fungal infection, protozoal infection, and helminthic infection is there. So the infection is caused by the infectious or biological agents. So the biological agents include the bacteria, virus, fungal, protozoal, and helminthic. So the body's condition is essential. So the immunity of a body should be developed to fight against the infection which is caused by the infectious agents. And the other type of infection is also there, but the viral infection is having more importance because it may leads to the fatal condition also. So that viral infection should be taken care, and proper medication should be taken to prevent the symptoms of the viral infection. And the other viruses is also there. Miscellaneous viruses is also there. So even the prions is also an example for miscellaneous virus. And the influenza viruses is also there, which can be causing the severe symptoms. So this is the conclusion part of this viral diseases is we have discussed about the viral diseases, especially the influenza, and then disease caused by the herpes family virus and viral hepatitis. Under that, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis E, non-A and non-B, and delta hepatitis we have discussed. And then HIV viruses is also discussed, and other miscellaneous viruses is also discussed in today's topic. And the influenza viruses comes under the category of a family of orthomyxal viruses. The two envelope protein is present. So hemagglutinin and neuraminidase is essentially two envelope protein which is present in the orthomyxovirus family, especially the influenza virus. So it is having 8 segments packed into a helical nucleocapsid. So the symptoms of influenza include the respiratory tract symptoms only. So respiratory tract symptoms include the fever, neurological complications, then Guillain-Barré syndrome, and Reyes syndrome. And the properties of herpes virus family include the large envelope DNA viruses, icosahedral capsids, and DNA replicates in nucleus of the host cell, and cells may become permanently infected. Host chromosome may be altered. Herpes infection associated with certain cancers. So herpes simplex viruses is having two strains. So oral herpes and then genital herpes. So the lesions, skin lesions form at the site of infection. So viruses travels along sensory neurons to ganglia where it remains. During the time of stress or weakened immunity, virus may travel along the same neurons to reinfect the skin surface. So the mainly the other complications include the herpes encephalitis and congenital herpes. So the drug used for this herpes family viruses include the acyclovir is an antiviral drug. So acyclovir are used to prevent the infection which is caused by the herpes family virus. So chickenpox and shingles, so it is caused by the viral name called as varicella zoster virus, and it is include the symptoms similar to chickenpox symptom. So shingles symptom. So it include the treatment connection connected to AS symptom, similar to that of AS symptom. So the other virus include the Epstein-Barr virus, which is mainly causes the infectious mononucleosis. So the monocytes are mainly affected by this herpes family viruses. So the lymph node swelling, fever, fatigue, and neutrophil antibody function are produced. So the monospot test is also a diagnostic test to identify the viral diseases which is caused by the uh, family of herpes family viruses. So the other complication is also there. It is called as a Burkitt's lymphoma symptoms and chronic fatigue syndrome. A cytomegalovirus is also called as also cause some severe or to mild symptoms in healthy individuals, and mainly the miscarriages, and it is a causes secondary infection in case of AIDS patient. So hepatitis A and hepatitis B are also caused by the hepatitis family viruses. So short incubation period and the viral protein include the picornavirus family. So similar to that of picornavirus family, this virus is having the structural orientation. Small non-enveloped RNA protein, and then the family includes the common cold rhinoviruses and family and polioviruses family. And hepatitis A, the mode of transmission is the virus particle are present in the stool and then oral to fecal to oral route via contaminated food and water. So it is a food and waterborne diseases. Examples for food and waterborne diseases. So the incubation time for hepatitis A is 2 to 4 weeks of incubation period. And hepatitis A, the treatment and prevention. So the treatment is prolonged test. They have to test the prolonged test and a test for the hepatitis A immunoglobulin. And also we can able to administer the vaccine orally. And also known as serum hepatitis, long incubation hepatitis. So serum hepatitis is also called as hepatitis B. So the hepanavirus family, the nucleus consists of DNA surrounded by core antigen. So it is also a category of hepatitis A or hepatitis B viruses. So large amount of excess antibodies are found in the serum and may be detected serologically. So hepatitis B, the mode of transmission is contact with the infected body fluids, especially the blood products, vaginal secretion, saliva are also implicated. So the symptoms of hepatitis B virus include the 4 weeks to 6 months incubation period, And here again the nausea, fever, dark urine, and the clay-colored stools solved. So the symptoms of hepatitis B. And then abdominal tenderness will be there, jaundice, and the duration of symptoms include 3 to 4 months. About 10% of patients remain carrier as a several months. They may act as a carrier for several months. So the other last virus is the HIV virus. So the HIV virus comes under HIV virus is a human immunodeficiency syndrome. It's a actually it is a disease which is caused by the AIDS virus. AIDS is a acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it may cause a severe secondary infection. So today we have discussed about the viral particles and then the causes of viral infection and what are all the types of viral infection and symptoms and the treatment. So with this, I can end today's session. We can continue the next topic in the next